The following video is being shared strictly for educational purposes. Do not attempt anything seen. If you suspect child abuse, call the police. CTPP is not responsible for anything in the content shared and bears no legal responsibility. As of July 2025, CTPP posts will be uploaded to the Interim Kid Protectors USA channel. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
What's up, guys? As you'll see in this video, this is somebody that's been through the system and definitely had me stumped, as you'll see. You know, obviously I can learn from this for sure. And also, one of his relatives reached out, and it is shown that he is actually gang related. The gang is the brotherhood that contains a lot of white people, that's based off of a movement in Germany in the 40s that I probably can't mention here, but you know, just know it's that brotherhood that he was affiliated with, and apparently he has said symbol, you know, that involves a, you know, tattooed on the back of his head. So, yes, this guy, obviously very dangerous, and yes, but just know he was called into police, and, you know, they should be investigating it, okay? We definitely aren't letting this guy go scot-free. But anyway, be sure to like the video, and subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Actually, somebody has my account. I don't even have my Facebook.
Okay.
I can show you.
No, it's totally fine. We have phone messages too. So it was just, look, I understand we're just filming for safety reasons, okay? So you can be sure that I'm not here to hurt you or anything. Yeah, no.
Don't take
No. We're not, I'm not here to take a picture or anything, okay? We're literally just here for safety reasons, okay? But look, we do have to talk about this.
Okay, no, I understand, but that's not me. I don't have access to my Facebook at all.
Yeah. Hey, so we're just having a talk, okay? I'm not here to screw you or anything, okay? It's just a conversation, all right? So, look, but this is your picture, is that correct?
No, that is, but I don't have access to my Facebook at all. Me and my ex split up and haven't had access.
Okay, got you. So it's only been messages on the telephone then? Because this is your phone number, correct? I mean, it's the one that I just called.
Yeah, that is my number.
Okay, so
that's why I don't understand.
No, and look, dude, I'm not saying you went to go meet these people.
No.
Okay. I think it's just been messaging, and I think you just got, look, you're in a trailer out here. I think you just got carried away.
I understand what y'all are doing, but that's not me, though. It's not me.
Okay, but the phone messages. Okay, look, so was it just messaging then? Did you go to meet these people?
I didn't meet nobody.
Okay.
I haven't left this house, except to go to the store right there and come back.
Okay, so it was just messaging people online. Okay, look, we do have to talk about this, Mitch, because this is pretty damn serious, all right?
Okay, well, without the camera in my face, because I'm not with that. I'm asking y'all, that's what?
Look, the camera's for safety reasons, so you can be assured.
I understand that, but you shouldn't be up in my yard if it was a safety thing.
Oh, you want to go on the street then?
I'd like for y'all to leave.
Well, I mean, you know, we need to have this conversation. I mean,
okay, well, you have my phone number. We can set this up at different times, but I'm not.
Well, Mitch, I came here to do it now. Look, I'm doing you a solid by having this conversation here with you about these messages, because obviously we both know.
Well, whatever was going on, it's done. That's not happening.
And look, and if I believe that you were going to keep doing this, I wouldn't be here right now. Okay.
Can y'all please get the cameras out my face, man? I'm asking y'all nicely. I done been through a lot of. I lost my son last year, and I'm not trying to have this.
No, and I understand.
Okay,
look,
but
the cameras are so you can be assured that we're not here to screw you over or anything like that. If you look, Mitch, look. If I truly believe that there is anything malicious here, then I obviously wouldn't be here and just talk to you about it.
There's nothing. Like, I don't understand.
But we do need to go over this, but I need to be sure, okay?
Okay.
Look, and I know, here, since I do want to be
I'm asking one more time, man. I'm not going to ask again, please, man.
Look, it's all about compromise, Mitch. Listen, look, the cameras are on, so you can be assured I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay, well, that's not the case. I'm not, like, I told you I would talk to you, but not like this. I'm about to. Nice, man.
Okay, Mitch. See? The whole point is so we don't threaten each other on camera, because obviously this is a contentious thing. Okay. Look.
Let me sit myself down and I'll come back out and talk.
Okay, but how do I know you're going to do this?
Because I'm giving you my word. That's all I have. Literally.
Okay. So Mitch, I'm gonna let you know the conversation needs to be had with the cameras because look, what if you go to cops and tell them that I trespass?
Listen, I got so much bigger stuff going on with my life right now. Like I don't want no problems at all. I don't want nothing. Like you don't understand, man. I really have like so much more going on.
Right, and I'm here to just talk about this and then we'll be done.
Let me sit my stuff down and I'll be right back. I'll leave the door open, man.
Okay.
I will leave the door open. I'm not going nowhere. I have nothing to hide, dude.
Okay.
You want to walk around?
Yeah, that's fine. You're not gonna block this or anything?
Huh? Oh, just him.
Jeez, dude. I'm not joking.
What? The thing is, I didn't introduce myself. My name's Will.
Okay. Like, dude, I understand what you got going on, but I'm not with that. Like, I'm not.
Right, and I'm just here to talk about it and, nothing else, okay? But, like I said, I did come all this way to have this conversation, okay? And this at least needs to be talked about, to be addressed. Because, like I said, Mitch, you obviously know there's horrible people on Facebook, there's horrible people online. And if I'd really thought you were some malicious evil, I'll just say, would I be here right now? Probably not, right?
I mean, you're... Listen, I've been around the block, too. I know when I see you. I'm not, like, I don't know what's transpiring, but there's no problems. There's nothing going on at all. Like, I don't want to meet nobody. I don't want to see nobody. Like,
right, and that's why I just want to have a talk about this and nothing else. And that's why the conversation is the way it is, dude. Because if I really thought that you were some serial killer, some all this, I'd have to handle it differently, obviously.
Yeah, you have nothing to worry about at all. Like I put that on my suggestion. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay. Well, do you want to go sit your stuff down and we'll come back out here?
I mean, we're having to talk now, ain't we?
Okay. I prefer to do it closer to that. I still have to do the safety thing now.
Listen, you can't fool a fool.
I'm not trying to fool you. I mean, what else would you think the cameras are for?
Oh, they're putting them on recording, putting them on TV, trying to put me out there, like whatever. I mean, whatever you.
Oh, this is not a TV thing, dude.
Oh, well, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, is it okay if they come a little bit closer?
For what?
I mean, dude, because
I'm just asking. I'm trying to get an understanding. That's it.
Okay.
We're both men.
Put it this way, absolutely. Okay. Do you have a gun in the house?
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not.
Okay.
No.
The thing is, why do people carry guns? Just in the case they get robbed.
Listen, I've been 24 times, bro. 24 times, twice. So I mean, I get the whole gun carrying thing. I don't like weapons, bro. I'm done with that whole lifestyle. I've been done.
Right. And dude, so look, the cameras are just there, just in case. Say you do threaten me. Say I threaten you.
There's not gonna be any threat here.
I know. Just like how you walk into a store with a gun. You don't think there's going to be an active shooter, but you just have it just in case, okay? It's literally just an insurance policy.
Okay, but we've already said what we needed to say.
Well, Mitch, we gotta go over these things.
There's nothing to go over. Like it's not. I don't have Facebook.
No, and I understand, but so I believe it's just on the phone then the text messages, because also Mitch, we have your recorded phone calls too at Trinity.
Okay, so it's dead, bro. It's dead.
Okay. Well, can I please come a little bit closer, dude? Because let me tell you, man, I'll tell you my full intention right now. It's to talk to you about these messages, and it's to do it in a way where we store. I'm not gonna lie, we don't destroy the footage after we're done. We don't do that.
I know that.
But we store it. We store it just in case. Because look, you're not the first person I've talked to about stuff like this, but. And if you were to go tell the cops that I assaulted you, threatened you, or any of this, you wouldn't have been the first to do that either.
It's pointless. I know the system.
Right. Right. But this has happened before, and cops have literally, dude, they almost tried to bust my, because somebody said, "Oh, he came to my door, assaulted me," but I showed him the footage.
You didn't come at me aggressive at all, man.
No,
I didn't
course
take no
not.
threat.
No,
You know,
of course
but I
not.
also knew from when you called me there was something different. Like
Okay.
I read between the lines. I'm an empath. Like I understand way more than people think.
And I appreciate that about you, because I mean, especially 2022, social media, a lot of going along. Okay, so I know, dude. I know you're not some. Okay,
I'm going through a tough time. Is what I'm going through.
is this why you think it happened?
I lost my son. I lost my daughter. Dude, I lost everywhere that I could possibly live, and I don't ask for handouts because I am a man. I do try to get everything on my own.
Oh, I love it.
On everything I love, that's exactly what I do. Is I tattoo to, you know what I'm saying, to keep myself afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm getting my ID. What's today? Friday? I think tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Monday. Like, dude, I'm working on getting my life together. I'm leaving the state. Like, I'm done.
Where are you going?
Tennessee, probably.
Well, that's actually, I'm originally from Texas, like I told you. Dude, Tennessee, especially Eastern Tennessee, is where I want you want to go.
It's Smoky Mountains.
That's where you're going to go? No, Greenville?
I don't know what Greenville. Actually,
Greenville's
my
the
ex is
Smoky
from
Mountains.
Greenville.
Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah, my ex is from there.
Yeah, dude, that's the city I want to
Like,
move
dude,
to.
like, no lie, I have no reason to lie to anybody, but I don't steal from stores. Like, I have a lot of morals, and that's what gets me.
Yeah.
I swear on everything I love. I'm going through another tough breakup with the ex who's cheated on me, just like every other ex. Like, I've never cheated on any female I've been with.
Right.
Like, dude, I have a lot going on, and right now I'm probably, you have more worry about than anything else.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Definitely not here for that, but
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's where we stand.
yeah, and dude, like that I don't know about you. The fact that you also want to move to Greenville area, well, that's
Quieter, dude.
yeah.
It's nicer.
there's seasons. There's actually fall.
Yeah, I heard you can see them. Seasons.
Yeah. No, here in Jacksonville, it's just muggy and
Yeah.
mosquito bites. I actually thought your tattoos were mosquito bites from a distance.
No,
to
dude,
Jacksonville.
I'm a
They're
tattoo
so-
artist.
No, I don't know. It's offensive. But
Like, on everything I love, though, man, you have nothing to worry about. Like, dead, dude. Like
Yeah.
I mean that. I have nothing at all to say. Really.
well, and frankly, and I'm starting a club actually right now called the Smoky Mountains Fan Club. We're the first two members of it actually.
Right.
And well, since we're both Smoky Mountain connoisseur, look, let's just bring them closer. Let's knock this out.
Okay, well,
Let's
you're
get
not
it
gonna
over.
get me to say anything on camera, dude.
I'm not, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I've been investigated plenty of times.
For stuff like this,
No, way worse.
I'm sure.
Like, you know, I'm affiliated, dude. I got all kinds of going on. I don't even deal with my own. Like, that's how far away done I am.
Okay. Look, my goal isn't to like get you to say something on camera. It's literally, let's go over these messages. I just want to figure out why the heck it happened and be out of here. And I do need them closer, but you know, if you don't want to like, look, you know, you don't need to. Hello? No. Okay. You don't need to go into detail about. Just want to go over these messages and just be like, okay, what's going on here, and figure it out, dude. Because I'm not trying to get you or anything, you know.
I didn't do anything. I didn't. That's it, bro. I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can go meet these people. Okay. Well, let me bring it closer.
Yeah.
And look, and I know it's just messages, okay? So, again, I just want to figure out why. I mean, do you think you just got carried away?
I didn't do anything, bro. Like, at all. That's what I'm telling you. I didn't.
No, I'm not.
I got a brand new phone. Like, I don't have Facebook. I don't have nothing. Like, my girl broke my phone.
Guys, you can come closer. It's cool.
How you doing?
You can come closer. Oh, if he asks what's going on, I'll just tell him it's a old friend.
Dude, I don't care what you tell him. I swear to you, I haven't done anything, dude. I have everything's brand new.
Okay. Well, so I just need to let you know that, and like I said, messages are just messages, and messages can be addressed with just a simple conversation, which is what brings me here today. Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, sounds good. So have you been in the Smoky Mountains before, though?
Actually, yes.
Okay. Like, you got relatives there? You know what city they're in? It's pretty nice. Yeah, that or...
I actually don't. some other uncles. I mean, I don't know.
Sorry, I think it's just backing in.
Most likely.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So, I mean, look, these messages were your number. I mean, I know that. And look, I've never been in this exact situation. I haven't had cameras in my face, and the fact that you're talking about it with cameras in your face, too.
Well, I haven't done anything.
Right. And I appreciate the fact that you're even standing right here, okay, genuinely, because, you know, like you said, you don't take handouts, you hold yourself accountable, and I do appreciate that. You're
Well, you can't even say that. Like, dude, I'm like legit going my own way, doing my own thing, bro. Like, I'm done with everybody from around here. So,
new start.
completely.
Yeah. I definitely want my new start in Tennessee, too. I'm sick of it.
I just beat 8 years on an innocent charge. I had paper, black and white proof that I was innocent.
What are they really trying to get you for?
For stealing my own phone.
What?
Yeah.
Stealing your own phone?
My ex had my phone and wouldn't give it to me. So I grabbed my phone and left. She tried to say it was hers, but then I had proof that it was mine. It's contract, everything.
How does that not get just figured out, like, on the first, like, second with the cops?
Because they don't care when you have a record.
Was it, like, Jacksonville PD that did this? Yeah, they're dude. Okay. So, yeah, and like I said, dude, especially with, like, breakups. I've been put in a dark place with breakups. Not here exactly, standing here, but I understand where a dark place with a breakup. I mean, I went through a breakup a year ago, and she left me for just, I don't even want to say these words that I don't want to say about him. But you know the type of guy, you know, they leave you for that. You know,
Mine left me for half the city, so.
Yeah, for real.
Like, dude, I swear to you, I have nothing to do with this, bro.
Got you. So you think just more of,
I don't use social media. I don't do any of that.
so, okay. So, I mean, but with the phone messages, you think it was more of just like, you're just going through a lot, got kind of carried away with this?
Carried away with what?
Well, messaging, I believe Trinity and Summer messaged you on your phone, and just kind of chatting happened between the two of you guys. Okay. Because I'm going to let you know we do have phone calls with your voice to Trinity. So, I mean, you know, it was some stuff we're talked about, such as meeting and all this stuff. But I'm not saying, did you go actually do it?
Bro, I'd never talked to anybody about meeting.
Okay. Well, today with Summer.
My ex's name is Summer.
Okay. But with Summer, who happened to be 13,
No.
the meeting was just talked about, you mentioned you were at your uncle's and all this stuff.
No, I have my ex Summer.
Okay. Well, there was also another Summer. Okay. And then Trinity, too. Trinity said was at school. Okay. And you guys were just talking about, like, talking on the phone later today.
I didn't talk to anybody on the phone.
No, it was just talked about, like, want to call me later, on a date. Look, and I understand I can put you in a place.
Bro, you're not gonna keep doing this, bro. I gave you what I had to say, and then like you're still trying to get me to say it was me. Like, no.
Right, but the thing is, we have your voice on recording.
Okay, there's a lot of different voices around. It doesn't mean anything.
Right, but it's your number with your voice.
It's not my number anymore.
Okay. This is your number because it's the same number. The same number that shows up here is the one that I called with the package.
It's a text now number.
Okay, but it's the same exact number, and there can't be two text now numbers. Two people can't have the same text now number. You picked up the phone, and it's the same voice that was with Trinity on the phone.
Okay.
I mean,
Listen, I appreciate y'all coming out here and talking to me. Like,
Right,
there's nothing else to talk about like at all.
right, but the thing is, I mean, I just want to know, like, why this happened. Like, I'm not saying you went. I'm not saying you went to
I did it.
I'm not saying you went to go meet them. I'm just saying, okay, Mitch, I'm not saying you went to go meet these people, but I'm just. Okay, I can play the audio recordings right now. I mean, literally, it's your number connected, and Mitch, we have.
I'm not going nowhere. I told you what I was doing. I told you exactly what I was doing.
Okay. Are we still gonna talk?
Yes,
Okay.
but I need to put my stuff down.
Okay,
Like you're getting on my nerves, man.
Don't put it down.
Good. You got the list over there? Can you hold this real quick?
Who's that?
What?
Jersey. Oh, I mean, since I don't really know who that is.
I just threw it on real quick. My bad.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. All right.
So what do we need to discuss? Because I mean, you're not gonna get me to say that I did something I didn't do.
Okay. No, of course. And look, because obviously some pretty bad stuff was talked about, because you know there were nudes exchanged. Like, for example, this right here.
So that, you know how many of those I got, like, period.
Right. Right.
It doesn't
of
mean
course.
anything. I have all kinds of photos.
Right.
It doesn't mean that.
I mean, this is your tattoo here.
Okay, but that doesn't, like, anybody that had my phone had access to it.
Okay. So you didn't send this, but this was just your photo then.
I mean, definitely my photos, but I didn't send it.
Okay. Well, because this was on Facebook. Okay. But also on text message from that same phone number that was also
Okay.
sent. So, like I said, I mean, I just think what happened is both you and Trinity and Summer got a little bit carried away online, and some stuff happened where it was just a dumb mistake, and that's about it. Because we do have the recorded phone calls. We do
Okay.
have, it's like, you said this wasn't your number anymore. It's the same dang number that I just called.
No. That's a text now number. Like, if you have access to my email, once again, you have access to all of that.
No, of course, but it was the same person on the phone. And, well, because the thing is, you were the one talking to me today, is that correct? Obviously.
When you called about the package,
On
yeah.
the phone? Yeah, absolutely. And it was the same voice that was on the phone with Trinity. So look. it's not bad to just message people, especially in your situation where, yeah, you're going through a lot of shit right now. Look, I'm going to be honest, Mitch. Summer and Trinity were both 13 years old, okay? They were, but they're not. Do you think there's a difference between a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old? Probably. I think so.
I mean, of course, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you look right here, you don't have to say this is you or not, but if you look right here, I mean, this looks like a coherent conversation between two parties, doesn't it? It doesn't look like, does it look like one way?
Yeah.
Are the texts on the right, do they text like a little kid or no?
No.
Okay. Right. So what I think just happened is two people that were interested in you, because look, you went through a breakup. Two people that were interested in you started messaging you online. You messaged back, and I don't think it's because you like 13-year-olds. I just think they just happened to be 13, but it was more the fact that it was female attention rather than they were 13. I don't think when they said they were 13, you were like, oh, that's beautiful and sexy. I don't think you said that. Now, if they were 9 years old, would you have talked to them?
Dude, I didn't.
What if someone told you they were 9? Would you have talked to them? Exactly. I think it was the fact that it was just coherent conversation between two parties. They were showing you attention. I mean, when you get lonely, I know the feeling.
Okay, but you're not gonna get me to say that I did that.
Did what? Meet them?
Whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Okay. I mean, then here, it looks like you gave your password out to them.
Password?
Yeah, you gave it on Facebook and messages.
I have no idea. Like, why would I give my password out?
So you don't remember giving your password out?
No.
Okay. So if you didn't give your password out, who else could be in your text now account?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
I have my exes.
Whether this is a text now number or not, if you never gave out your password, you have to be the only one signed into it. Exactly. That's the point. No. The point is you didn't give out your password. But Mitch,
dude, look, I'm not gonna argue. Like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know the type of females I've dated, how devious they are. Like, you don't know any of that, dude.
Of course I don't know, dude. You can tell me, and I can only believe you, which I do. But what I know is I know after a breakup. You good?
Yeah, I'm straight. Always.
Okay. I know after a breakup. That's all I know. Do I know Mitch? Do I know Mitch's experiences? No. I haven't lived in your shoes, man, nor will I ever.
So I don't understand what's
but
still
the thing
is, conversation about.
Right. I just want to know.
There's
I just want to know
what
caused pics to get sent from your number.
Dude, how am I supposed to know? Like, I have devious exes. I have two baby mamas that I have another ex that's half the city. Like, dude, come on now. I have no idea.
Right, but this was okay. So you think it's your ex-girlfriend's in your account?
Right. I definitely wouldn't doubt it. Oh my God, I definitely wouldn't. I mean, I've sent her pictures out, so I mean, it's only fair.
Okay. So you really do think that the person texting from your number is probably your ex-girlfriend trying to with you to get you in trouble, trying to get you in trouble?
Honestly, I try not to talk to anybody. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you.
I know, but so you think it's your exes in your account or what? I mean, are they the only one?
I mean, two of them know my passwords, so yes.
Okay. And what are your exes' names? Because maybe I should go talk to them.
Go talk to them.
Well, I don't know their names. You just...
Dude, like you...
Okay. Well, Mitch, if
you're trying to...
I'm not trying to...
You're trying to get me to say whatever, it's not going to work because I'm not.
Okay. But the thing is, Mitch, look, if it's your exes, the person's voice on the phone was a man. So unless you dated a man, then it couldn't have been anybody but you.
Now you're trying to be funny, dude. Like, I'm
not trying to be funny. If you think your exes are in your account, then how could it be anybody but you on the phone? Because the person on the phone was a man's voice. If it was your exes logged in trying to get you in trouble, they weren't the ones on the phone. So either it was a coordinated effort between you and your exes to text whoever these people were, or it was just you. Because from that phone number, you said the only people with your passwords are your ex. That's it. So it's you on that number? Because you were on this number today, that's correct, right? Obviously talking to me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's you and the exes with access to this number, that means the only person whose voice is a man is you. It's the only logical thing. So when we're recording a phone call from this number, the voice had to be yours, and it was yours.
And if somebody did call me, it doesn't mean anything. I don't have numbers saved, nothing. There's a brand new phone.
No, I get that. But the phone call, okay. So you think you accidentally then talked on the phone with them about some short conversation, that's about it? Could that have happened, Mitch?
It could have. It doesn't necessarily mean that I did, bro. Like, I would definitely not go out of my way to talk to 13-year-olds, bro. Like, that's not in my cup of tea.
And I don't think you went out of your way to talk to them. I think they talked to you, and then you just talked to them. It was a mutual thing. Well, Mitch, let me just ask you this. If they told you to stop, would you have stopped?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, that's only right.
Well, read these messages and tell me if they told you to stop. Did they ever say stop here? They're on the right, by the way. Did they ever say stop here or whatever?
What do you mean they're on the right?
Yours are on the left, they're on the right.
Okay, yeah.
Did they ever say stop?
Okay.
Exactly, dude. So like I said, I don't think you went out of your way. Because Mitch, you know what's creepy? Spamming them over and over again. You didn't do that crap. Do you think?
I don't do that anyways.
Right. That's creepy no matter what age.
As a matter of fact, you just taught me what spamming was because I didn't even know what that was.
Okay, but you know double texting? Texting over and over again with no response?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you know a lot of simps do that, right?
I don't know what simp is.
A lot of desperate men do that. A lot of losers do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm sure you know what a loser is. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it was out of your way. I just think you were lonely, and I don't think the fact they were 13 made you send all this. I just think it was more of they were just talking to you. Because I think most people you talk to are over 18.
Yeah,
Were your exes 13? I don't think so. They weren't, were they?
dude, no.
Okay.
Nobody I've ever talked to has been young.
Okay. Well, so this was the first time then. Because Mitch, you said that the only other person in your account is a woman. The only other person in your account is a woman.
With a hating husband.
With a hating husband. Okay. Well, with the hating husband, it didn't sound anything like him.
Dude, I'm not gonna keep going on about it, dude.
Right.
I said my piece. I'm done.
Okay.
There's nothing else to say.
But Mitch, the fact is, okay, it's those two women with the and you were on there today. You were on there all of today. Literally 10 minutes before I called you, you sent a message to Summer. Summer was trying to spam you to come meet her at Walmart or something. She was trying to spam you. And you said you were going to go meet her, but I don't think you did.
No, definitely not. I didn't go anywhere.
Okay. So I don't think you actually wanted to meet these people. I just think it was just some stupid flirting online that just got a little bit out of hand. Even that.
Dude, no.
I mean, have you sent your pics to adults before?
Come on, no, of course.
Right. So I don't think you're targeting specifically 13-year-olds. I just think you just happen to they just happen to start talking to you, and you just start talking to them back.
Dude, I don't know what you want me to say, dude. Like, I don't know.
Because it's just obvious. It's just obvious that this happened, Mitch.
Okay, I mean, you're what, a judge now? Like, you're judging?
I'm
saying
not a
that
judge. I'm just someone with common
there's nothing
sense.
to judge.
I didn't say that. You said the word judge. I just want to know that, like, I mean, how long were you planning on messaging them for back and forth?
Bro, I wasn't messaging them.
But yes, you were. Okay, Mitch.
I said my piece, dude. Like, what
Okay.
I'm not trying to snap and lose my cool, dog. Like, I mean that. I'm really trying to keep my composure.
I'm not trying to
Okay, but
make you lose your cool.
You're following me, dog. You're getting in my bubble and everything else. Like, dude, I don't see size. I don't see none of that. And dude right here could get it first.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, you talking about wood, but all right.
Yeah, hey, just don't
All
worry
right,
about that. Don't worry about that.
All right, check. might want to do a background check on me, see who I really am.
Yeah, don't worry about them, okay? Look, it's just me and you are having to talk. They're just here to film, okay?
Okay, but this isn't my house. It's not. This isn't the place to do it. This isn't like.
That's why I'd rather just shoot on the street.
Okay, but I've already told you my piece, dude. Like I didn't.
Okay, Mitch. Look.
If I really, I wouldn't be standing here right here talking to you.
Mitch, look. I know this isn't the most flattering thing to talk about, especially to a stranger, okay? It's not, dude. It's not. Mitch, you're someone that's trying to turn it around, dude. You're trying to turn it around.
Exactly.
I get it. You're trying to turn it
Definitely turning my around. I've been trying to.
Right. So I'm not here to put you back in the direction that caused you a lot. But I'm here to help you turn it around because, Mitch, it's obvious this is you, dude. It's 100% obvious this is you.
Okay,
man.
well, like, I don't know what to say, bro. It doesn't matter what I say. That's what you're trying to get me to say it on camera, and like, dude, like, no, I didn't do it.
Oh, dude. I mean, Mitch,
If they're coming, then just go ahead and send it through.
I'm not calling anybody, dude.
I just seen like this was your phone. I watched everything.
Right, but I didn't call any freaking cops. I just clicked on something, dude. Okay, look.
Come on, you think I haven't been interrogated?
Huh?
You think I haven't been interrogated?
I know you have, dude.
Just like that said, we put the recorder right there on the table and said, oh, it's not working, but he had one in his pocket.
Well, that's
Come on,
retarded. Dude, yeah, dude, I get it, dude. I get it. And look, I'm
like,
not...
You're not still standing up with the camera in my face, and I still kept my cool.
No,
what I'm saying? Then you follow me around the yard, dude. I am a gang member, like legit.
But it has to legit. I mean, this is legit for safety reasons. But I'm telling you, dude, like Mitch, it's 100% obvious that it was at least your voice on the phone. You even mentioned it was possible it was your voice on the phone.
Dude, I mean,
you can't just bring out an angry husband after you say your wife, your ex.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that he did. I said she has one.
Okay.
I didn't say anything like that.
So the angry husband doesn't have your password. Only the exes do. So why in the heck would the ex say? Okay, but here's the thing. How long have you been at your uncle's house for? For a few days. It's been a few days. Okay. So if it's only been a few days, Mitch. First of all, how long ago did you break up with your last ex? How long has it been where you've been depressed, man? It's been a few months, has it, at least?
I'm with the son, man.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know about me, dude.
Dude, I like that. I mean, dude, going through that must suck for anybody, man. I can't relate to that, dude. But I'm sorry that happened. Genuinely, dude. For real. And you're obviously going to be a good father to him. I know that.
That's it.
But, look.
Whatever you know about that, man, I don't want no part of it.
No, I know, dude.
I don't got access to numbers at all.
Just a text down number.
What, you want me to delete that too? Like, I don't give a I ain't got nothing to hide, man. I ain't got nothing.
Look, dude.
You wanna know what I got? I got my clothes on my back.
I appreciate it. I respect you.
This ain't even my shirt. This is my uncle's shirt that passed away. So, I mean, I don't got a thing right now, dude. I got to turn my life around.
Well, did you and your ex like break up over a year ago? I guess your last one.
I don't know.
Has it been like a few months, I guess?
Yes, so. I mean, I've had a couple of different exes. I couldn't say.
Well, the ones that have the password, it's been a few months. And you think they're just trying to with you now?
No, I mean, I've had one that's had it for August of last year, September, July.
When's the last time you like said a word to her?
Cool.
Like that ex that has the password.
She reached out to me.
What made you, what, I mean, just curious, like, why'd you start living with your uncle?
To get away from
He's a full duty Marine Corps veteran? Yep. And you just been here literally only a few days? Okay. So if you last spoke to your ex a month ago, and you've only been here a few days, how does a text now account know that you're at your uncle's house? Because that had to be you saying that. Your ex isn't stalking you going to your uncle's house.
shit a few weeks ago.
You said you last talked to your ex a month ago, and you've been at your uncle's a few days ago.
Dude, I've had multiple exes. Bro. I got an ex that I'm still dealing with right now.
Okay, but she's not the one with your password. Okay, Mitch, if you haven't talked to your ex in over a month, how would she know you're at your uncle's house?
I'm not gonna argue with you no more, dog. Like I kept it cool. You keep trying to get me to.
Because Mitch, everything you're saying is not making sense. That's why. Look, dude.
Listen, what are y'all finna do when y'all walk away?
I don't want you to do that.
Okay, yeah. My mama don't want me to do it.
Dude, you have family that gives a about you, man. Oh, your uncle is letting you stay with him. Look.
Listen,
like I said, Mitch, you know damn well everything lines up. There's so many logical fallacies in it that it was anybody else but you texting, okay? So, look, I'm literally, look, when I walk away, my intention is to hope you turn around. Because look, Tennessee is a freaking great place, dude. I don't want to take that experience away from anybody. I haven't lived there myself.
When you walk away from here, it's like, won't nobody
what?
Nobody will f me except for the people I want to hear from. Like I don't nobody, dude. I've been in the gang. I've been an adult boy. I do all that. Like I'm done with the whole lifestyle in general. I'm done.
Okay. I mean, I know you've had previous charges. I didn't know you were fully gang affiliated.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Definitely red flag.
So have you turned that around, the gang?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can turn around a gang affiliation, you can obviously turn around getting carried away with messages. Obviously. But Mitch, you haven't talked to your ex in a month, yet somehow this text now account that you answered today knows that you're at your uncle's house. By the way, that account said it was at his uncle's house today. This was today. And 30 minutes later, I called you on the same number. This is obviously you texting this, Mitch. You know it, I know it, we all know it. And the only one making this more difficult, I hate to tell you, is you. Because look, I'm here. This isn't a me versus you. This is a how do we get through this and figure this out? Because look, I'm not calling you because now if you're getting caught with a 13-year-old meeting them, yeah, I'd have some choice words for you, and I think rightfully so. Absolutely. But am I calling you someone that just needs a few turnarounds? Yeah, absolutely I am. Hell yeah, 100%. Am I calling you someone that gets carried away and may have messaged the wrong people out of messaging? I mean, literally, everybody messages over 18 with the exception of these two. I know that. I don't think you're some scum. If you're gang affiliated, you could be. Exactly. But, you know, it's not like you actually went to go meet these people. You literally today, you lied to them about going to Walmart because you actually didn't want to meet them. You full on had no intention of meeting them. Obviously, that's why you lied about going to Walmart today. That's why you said it was a 15, 20-minute walk, when in reality, you're nowhere near that Walmart in Orange City. I'd literally die if I tried to walk that Walmart right now because I'm like out of shape. Literally. That's why, dude. I know that. So, I'm not saying you plan on meeting these people. I'm just saying you sent the messages and will this stop? That's all I'm here for, dude. I'm not here to you. I'm not here to call you a P word or any of that. I'm not here for that, dude. I'm literally here for, okay, I clearly got your voice on the phone. It's this clearly your number. You told me you haven't talked to your ex in a month, yet she somehow knows she's at your uncle. Dude, of course she doesn't. Of course you're the only one that knows you're at your uncle. Dude, you texted, I'm at my uncle's house. 30 minutes later, I call you. This wasn't a switch off with you and the ex. I know that. We all know that, dude. This doesn't make you like some scope. It just means, hey, this is another turnaround, and from here on out, it can all be done. I think. What do you think? I agree, dude. It is a little bit ridiculous. It is. No, I'm not. Now, let me tell you, I'm literally not an interrogator. I'm just someone with common sense that calls a spade a spade. You told me earlier you keep it real. Look, if I was confronted with these types of messages, I'd like to say that I'd stay and talk about it. Yeah, I'd like to say I'd go to Blink Heated. Now, will I also? Yes, is it embarrassing? Hell yeah, it's embarrassing. I get it. Of course, I could see how this would be embarrassing. But I mean, to your credit, they were the ones really pushing for a meet today, not you. They were the ones egging you on. And despite all that, you still stopped yourself, and you're still like, I'm not meeting. And I think I was getting the vibe you were kind of done anyway messaging them. You were kind of just, is your uncle even home right now? No. You said you were helping your uncle with work for 20 minutes. He's not even home, dude. So you know what you were trying to do? You were trying to just kind of blow them off because you know you're not into that. You know it's all. I know. It's all. I know you know you're like this. But Mitch, you're not a perfect person. If I'm not a perfect person. I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't a perfect person. But I think you caught yourself. I think you had like a moment of clarity where. Is that your cat? What's your name? I think you just had a moment of clarity where you're just like, hey, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. Because you obviously know right from wrong. You'd still be gang affiliated if you didn't know right from wrong.
I'm still gang affiliated.
Okay, but you'd still be.
That shit when I was proven.
Okay. So you're affiliated with. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I'm still active, but I don't involved with it.
Right. You distance yourself. Right. And I think the same thing happened. Like I said, I think it was more of you were just lonely. I think it was more of you were just lonely and just shared some messages with people that were messaging you back. Mitch, if they weren't responding to you, you would have been messaging. I know that. And look, dude, I mean, straight up, just, and I understand, save your ass, dude. I understand. Look, I have no, this is the only thing in my pocket besides my phone here, okay? I'm not in any type of authority, okay? I'm literally just, what the hell's going on here? And that's it. And I know it's, but dude, the thing is, the story about your exes didn't add up, obviously, because you said they were alone with their password, but it was your voice on the phone.
I have no idea. You really don't have no idea.
Right,
They
but
definitely have my password's the same for everyone.
right, but they also don't have the. They don't know you're at your uncle's house because you haven't texted them.
I had my ex just dropped me off the other day.
When you haven't talked to in a month. Okay. Well, this wasn't the ex with your password. Okay. Mitch, this isn't a text now number either. I just called your phone, and if it was a text now number, it would have said this text now subscriber. It's not a text now number, Mitch. Nobody's on that number but you. Which is obviously true because it was your voice on the phone. Which is obviously true.
Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say.
Well, I want to say it because it's true. Now, Mitch, I get not being truthful about something like this, dude. But this was coherent conversation. Especially now, Mitch, if they were in person, would you just approach the 13-year-old girl in person? Of course not, dude. It's the internet. Yeah, it's the internet. It's literally the internet. And I think on the internet people do stupid, and I think that's just what happened.
I'm doing everything y'all are fucking asking me to do.
Are you gonna do this stupid again? Messaging these people? Are you? I mean, am I
gonna trip me up with your words? You're not gonna get me to say it, like, bro.
I mean, am I gonna go home and still see messages from this number to them? How can you guarantee? How can I guarantee this number won't message them?
Just like I gave you my word.
Wait, so you just said the number won't message them again, but I thought 2 other people have access to it. How do you know the number's not going to
Because
message
I can
them?
deactivate my whole thing, period. That's how.
Oh, so you were letting them hack you for 2 straight years? And you didn't deactivate
See,
it?
you're not finna do this, dude.
Okay, Mitch, but the thing is I already did. I did, dude.
Then,
I did.
dude, no.
Your stories aren't adding up. They just
Okay,
aren't, dude. Look, I just want to know this won't happen again, dude. I mean, I believe you.
I already told you, I'm like, deleting all my periods. I was doing that anyways. That's why I don't have access to it. That's my word. Like, I'm done. Like, you don't. If I could sit down and tell you my life story so you'd understand, then I would. But we ain't got that kind of time. I got a tattoo appointment I gotta go do. I got money I gotta come up with for a ticket and everything else.
Ticket to where? Tennessee?
I told you that.
Flying there or drive? But Greyhound.
That's wild.
Knoxville?
It's easier.
Yeah. Especially with no mask mandate now.
What do you mean no mask mandate?
They took the mask off the plane. Don't have to wear them anymore. I agree. 100%. You vaccinated? Me neither.
I won't.
Yeah. I agree.
Still believe.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, yeah, dude, I don't run into many people in Jacksonville that like the Smoky Mountains. I don't run into many people. Well, there's a lot in Florida that yeah, but I mean,
You know, I wouldn't be sitting here kicking with y'all, like, especially.
and I wouldn't be here today if you actually went to meet them.
Nothing like that would ever happen.
Right.
Ever.
So, I mean, so is this literally as far? I mean, is this as far as it's gonna go? Like this is the far. So this is the. It's not. It's never gonna go past this. I would hope.
It's impossible.
Okay. Okay.
It never would. Like, I have to live with my word is my word.
Okay.
I have to live by that no matter what.
Okay. So, these messages were in fact sent between you and Trinity, but you're gonna stop. Is that correct? I'm not trying to trick you into saying.
Dude, like you're definitely trying to get me to say something that I'm not saying.
Well, Mitch, if I really was trying to do that, I already did. Because I mean, at this point, dude, I get your word. But at this point, there's been 4 stories that have been told to me, and every single one contradicted itself, and every single one I called out. If I was really trying to like, then I'd be asking you about the pictures that were yours, like you said. I'd be asking you about the phone call more, what was discussed in the phone call, but I'm not. But how can you say this is going to stop if you didn't send these messages? I mean, this doesn't make any sense, Mitch.
I told you I was deactivating all my periods. That's how I know.
Okay, so this wasn't a text down number. Mitch, because I know if I asked to see your messages on your phone, you wouldn't show me because you know they're there. Because I know. Because we all know. Mitch, because I know this, dude. I mean, look, watch. Can I see the messages on your phone?
I don't have my phone. It's in the house, just like everything else I set down.
All right. Well, do you mind getting your phone from the house and I can go through the messages?
Yeah, it's my personal property.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
It's because I got personal things in there.
right.
I have my son's pictures and everything else. Like, it's my personal property.
Yeah, no, I know. I knew you weren't going to show me. I know because you know what's on here, buddy. Mitch.
Like, I've given you everything I can possibly give.
Mitch.
I have.
Well, Mitch. But the thing is, dude, you contradict yourself quite a lot here. You gonna go inside now?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
for your uncle. Well, dude, I mean, you said you could deactivate, but the thing is, it wasn't a text now number. Why'd you lie about it being a text now number, Mitch? I mean, you say your word is gold, but is it?
It's one of them text like numbers.
Okay, it wasn't text now.
That's what I always call it, text now. It's all the same. It's all the same. I don't distinguish one from the other like everybody else.
Sure, but dude, the thing is, you still picked up the phone today, and 10 minutes before that, you said you were at your uncle's house. Mitch, the message corresponded with what you said. You told me on the phone that you were at your uncle's house. You said in text message 10 minutes before that you were at your uncle's house. This is the same person, Mitch. The same person, dude. I don't know what makes you think that I don't know what makes you think that these are horrible right here. What's so bad about these that I have in my hand?
Makes me not even want people upset about me.
Yeah, I get it. You're upset because you weren't expecting this to happen.
I'm upset, but that's not happening.
Okay, but Mitch, you also said that you haven't talked to your ex in a month. Then you said, oh, well, I've been here a few days.
That's
you
all
said,
irrelevant. It don't matter.
You said the only proof with the account password, you're the only male with it, yet it was your voice on the phone. I mean, I think I should play the recording, and it'll confirm it's you. I think I should do that right now.
You do what you got to do.
You want to come listen to it?
No, I'm going inside. I got other stuff I got to do. I already told you that.
Okay. Well,
I
Mitch,
told you that multiple times.
Okay. Well, I hope you know this is all your pictures. This is your number here, and I mean, Mitch, this. I mean, dude, the amount of just lies you told me is just ridiculous. I mean, it does not look good at all. I mean, there's just no consistency in what you told me. I mean, you give me your word this is going to stop, but I don't think it is now.
Right, then do what you got to do, bro. Because I'm not on doing this, bro. No.
Sure you are. It's your word.
Right, do what you got to do. Like, you're not going to get me to say something like that.
I already got you to lie 4 times on camera and contradict them. If I'm really trying to do that, but I'm not. I told you I'm not. It's okay, man. If you want to go inside, you can. I mean, it's just going to get worse for you, but that's okay.
That's what I knew was coming in.
Because, I mean, what's best for you is just stay and talk.
I got other stuff to do. I got a life I have to live as well.
Well, you can do whatever you want. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just recommending you stay and talk.
Okay, but I'm not talking on camera.
All right. Well, the fact is the cameras are going to stay here. And you can do whatever the heck you want to do, man. Seriously.
I'm getting my tattoo stuff. Like I said.
Okay, well, you mind showing me the app that this number's on then? I don't need to see your phone. You can just show me on it. I mean, what's the app called with this number? Okay. So, I mean, Mitch, dude. I just don't know how you pick up the phone. And 10 minutes before that, the person texted, I'm at my uncle's house. And you said on the phone, I'm at my uncle's house. I mean, this is 100% you sending the messages. That's why you can tell me that it's going to stop, but you won't tell me that you did it. You said you can guarantee this will stop somehow.
It's been my account. Yeah.
Of course it's your account. You can guarantee it to stop. You can guarantee it to stop, but you didn't do it. The account's saying I'm at my uncle's house, but you haven't talked to your ex in a month. I mean, none of this adding up. Only your exes have your password, but it was a guy's voice on the phone. I mean, Mitch, we both know what was said. Now I'm going to tell you, meeting up is a lot worse. Now, but you weren't even going to meet up. I don't think you ever were. I don't think, because you obviously lied to not Trinity. You lied to Summer. You lied to Summer about being by that Walmart. You know, the one in Orange What do you call it? Orange whatever? Orange Park is what it's called? You lied about saying you're close to that Walmart. You lied about saying, I'm going to meet you today. You lied about saying it's a close walk there. Because you didn't want to meet them, Mitch. And I think after today, you're probably going to be done messaging. I really think you're going to be done messaging after today, Mitch. I really do. I do. I really do think you're going to be done messaging them. But I mean, you say this is a trick question. I just want to know why and what and how I can know this will stop. That's it. That's what I came here to know. If you would have told me this 2 seconds in, we'd be in Houston right now, back home. What causes conversation to happen? Is it because they were showing you attention? I mean, what if they told you they were 11? Would it have been the same thing? Just loneliness? Okay. So you're telling me if an 11-year-old messaged you, this wouldn't have happened?
No, nobody underage.
Okay, but Mitch. But Mitch. These two were absolutely underage, dude. They were. Okay. I mean, what message exchange you didn't know their age or you forgot about it? Is that more accurate to say? I mean, did you actually believe they were 13? That dude's been interrogated. All right, guys. So you all saw that, right? Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Become a member of the pinned comment if you want to see more videos like this. It really does help us out, and you get to see them early and uncensored. But also, you know, if you have any like experience in interrogating people or law enforcement, leave a comment. What should I have done better? What could have got him to at least mention the messages?